Let's get Instagram live. Okay, yes, Instagram is live and we are live. Happy Goddess Temple Sunday. Yes. Oh my goodness. Join me weekly on Abiola for Goddess Temple Sunday, our 20-ish minute blast of inspiration, motivation, and transformation to set your week off right, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on YouTube, Facebook, and Instagram. Yes, let's get this sacred party started. Hey, Instagram, I see Instagram getting the party started. Peace, grace, and life is in the room, and so is free your soul. Yes, we are kicking off today the Fearless Spiritpreneur, 40 days and 40 nights of manifesting your power. And today we are going to be talking about how to heal your heart. Healing your heart. Great greetings, Goddess. Free your soul is in the house. Yes, you made me think of the In Vogue song. Free your mind. Yes. Coach Ross is in the house. Greetings, Goddess Allison. Goddess Diana is here. Hello. And my Instagram people can see I have my healing ball of love with me. My rose quartz crystal ball, which rose quartz, if you don't know, has heart healing energy. It is an incredible healing crystal. And so today, for talking about healing your heart, I've got my rose quartz with us. Hello, Goddess Fabulous Dawn Quinn is in the house. Hello, my beautiful, beautiful Goddess Dawn. It's almost time until we get to work together. Goddess Dawn she's joined the Spiritpreneur Guru Academy, and we're going to be building her spiritual business into a juggernaut. Yes, stay in your lane says, I made it. You did, Goddess. Hello, Goddess Tiffany is here. Hello, Queen. Yes. So exciting to see all of you. Hello, Goddess Tinsley. So this past month had so much energy. Would you agree? Just bubbling to the surface to be healed. At the time of this recording in the United States, where I live, we just confirmed to the Supreme Court, the highest court of the land, someone who is a known abuser of several women who came forward, and I'm sure many who did not. And so we're going to spend another session talking about healing sexual trauma and sexual energy. But today, I didn't want to make today about these abusers, okay? They are having their moment, and, you know, life is cyclical, and I'm a firm believer in, you know, the fact that the saying, every dog has its day. Today is about you, my loves. We spend so much time, again, even in our lives, greetings, Goddess Justina, greetings, Goddess Neith, talking about giving energy to those who do us wrong or those who don't mean us well. Greetings, Goddess Imperfectly Perfect. But today, like I said, is all about you. All about you, all about, yes, Goddess Neith, light and bliss, and about healing your heart, healing our hearts in our lives so that we are open to loving. Whether you're in a relationship or not, we are all in the process of either moving toward healing our hearts or moving away from healing our hearts. And we're not meant to walk this planet alone. And so being in relationship with another person is either the most healing thing you could do or the most destructive thing that you can do, depending on how you approach it. And so today, like I said, our focus is you, all about you and your beautiful heart, and healing yourself so that you are then open to the most incredible, positive, loving energy that is meant for you. You are worthy and deserving of all good. You are worthy and deserving of big, bright, beautiful, bright, shiny love. You are worthy and deserving of nothing but the best of life. Goddess Lucretia is here. Hello. And Goddess Shanita Pack is in the house. Greetings, Goddess Shanita. Okay, so let's talk about forgiveness. Oh, Oh, I know this is a big topic and a very triggering topic, especially for people like me and people probably like you that tend to harbor a lot of judgment, a lot of anger, a lot of things that we suppress. But a lot of that judgment, that anger, that non-forgiveness that I'm talking about is toward ourselves. We, as a tribe, my coaches, my healers, my gurus, my givers, tend to be incredibly hard on ourselves. Let me know in the comments if you are someone who is incredibly hard on yourself. If you are hard on yourself, yes, I see you, Instagram. Yes, thank you for the hearts. If you're hard on yourself, if you are seeing your life as a series of wrongs, why am I not there yet? Why don't I have this figured out yet? Why would I get into that kind of relationship again? Why is my health or my body this way? Why am I not doing things the way that I promised myself I would? Are these resonating with you? Then we attract into our lives people who highlight those issues for us, because our lives are mirrors, right? Everything that we see in our lives is a mirror. The people that we invite to share our big, bright, shiny lives with us are a mirror, treating us in the way that we are, the energetic way that we are saying, hey, here's how to treat me, right? Yes, Goddess Shanita says, I'm visiting my family down south right now, and today's subject is forgiveness. Irony. Yes. Yes. Greetings, Goddess. Bach is in the house. But the powerful thing is that, you know, whereas it's always easy for us, at least for me, I will claim it, to look at other people, look at my family members, look at my loved ones, look at whoever, and find all of the things that are wrong with them and all of the things that, you know, that I am not feeling about them. We have to begin with ourselves. We have to begin with the goddess in the mirror. We have to begin with the queen in the mirror. And it begins with self-forgiveness, with having compassion for yourself, with letting yourself off the hook for not having figured it all out, for not having the answer, for not having woken up in a state of gratitude, which reminds me, we just started this conversation. Oh my goodness. Did we just step into Goddess Temple Sunday again without giving gratitude? Did we just step into Goddess Temple Sunday without connecting to the energy of the Most High that brought us here today? All right, hold up. Rewind. We're going to begin again, and we are going to begin with gratitude. Right now, my sisters, my beautiful sisters here in Goddess Temple, I urge and encourage and invite you to connect with your global sisters around the planet. We are here in this circle. We are connected to the healing power of love, the most powerful vibration in this universe. And we are grateful for having been born at this time. And with this gratitude, we raise it up, we lift it up to the Most High, to the divine, and we say, Mother, Father, God, thank you so much for blessing us with this sacred and divine opportunity. Thank you so much for giving us another opportunity to come together in your grace, in your powerful healing energy, in your name. Thank you so much for giving us the compassion for ourselves and for our sisters to come here no matter what else is going on in our lives and say, I am going to take this time. I am going to make this time. I am going to start with gratitude. I am going to allow myself to be healed. As a matter of fact, I am going to remember that on a spiritual, on a soul, on a cosmic level, I don't even need healing because I am perfect. I am going to remind myself that I am made by the greatest, grandest force in the universe, and I am perfect in my imperfections. I am divinely inspired. I'm going to remind myself that I am co-creating, that it is not all up to me, that I don't have to walk this path alone. I am going to remind myself that as long as every day I am able to say, where would you have me go? What would you have me do? What would you have me say? And to whom? That all is well. All is well. All is well. And for this, I am so grateful. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. Yes. Okay. All right. Now we are connected. Now we are plugged in. Now we can begin again. So Goddess Shanita, since you are in your there with your family, since you are there with your family and the subject of forgiveness is rising to the top for you, you pick a number for us between number 1 and 11. I'm going to pull a card from the Woman Manifesting deck, since today also kicks off my Fearless Spiritpreneur series, 40 days and 40 nights of Woman Manifesting Your Power. Goddess Shanita, if you're still in the room, pick a number for us between 1 and 11. Stay in Your Lane said that she thought about the gratitude and I said it to myself, but I didn't want to interrupt you. Thank you, my love. Yes. Ashe, ashe, ashe. Okay, so when it comes to the subject of forgiveness, it is always a triggering and always a difficult, hard, challenging subject for us to approach, because when we're talking about forgiveness, we're thinking about the people who did us wrong or the people who don't mean us well. We think about, well, how can I begin to even move toward forgiveness for them? I don't want to forgive them. I'm still caught up in whatever it is, my feelings, my energy with them. And while we have that, Goddess Shanita, she picked number 11. She says, deep in the country too. And while we still have that energy with the other person or people, we are connected with them. We are intricately bound up with them and bound up in our energy. And so a gentler way to begin is often with self-forgiveness, because thinking about forgiving them, whoever the them is, can often be so difficult that we can't approach it. We can't approach that until we look within, until we start with our own healing, until we work with our own well-being, until we begin with our own self-compassion. Goddess Tenvi says, amen. What a lovely prayer. Yes, until we begin with our own self-forgiveness. So I know that it is an unpopular topic, right? It is way more powerful if we were going to get on here and start talking about these ones and thems and all the people that did us wrong and how to rip them and burn them to the ground. Trust me, been there, done that. There was a time where I was your revenge queen, best friend to call. If you needed somebody to burn, let's burn their lives to the ground, I was the one who you would call. I could work my fingers with Google, find out what properties they own, what they were doing, where they were, and all of that. But anger, in an unhealthy way, because there's also healthy anger. I'm going to say that again because that's important for us as women to know. There's also healthy anger. There's also healthy anger, and you have a right to your feelings. But when we're coming from a place of revenge and a place of unhealed energy, it boomerangs back on us. Every word that you speak in your life Every choice that you make in your life is a spell. Everything that you do. Now, this is scary to think about if you are living unconsciously. This is why we want to live consciously, which means living and walking and breathing on purpose, purposefully, mindfully. Every word we speak is a spell. Every action we take is energy that we are boomeranging back to ourselves. And so if you are seeing the world or seeing others as, okay, they're going to learn today and I'm going to be the one to teach them, what you're saying is, I'm going to learn today and I'm going to do myself in. I'm going to rip myself to shreds. I'm going to rip my life to shreds. Because on a cosmic level, on a spiritual level, there is only oneness. We are all each other. I am you. I am Goddess Shanita. I am Goddess Ivory. I am Goddess Shu. Yes, Goddess Shu is in the house. I am Goddess Tembi. We are all in this together. And that is easy and whole and healing and feels good to say when I'm thinking about my beautiful Goddess sisters who are here. But the truth of the matter is that is also the truth when we see the ugly side of humanity. It's really, really difficult to think about. But the capacity that we all have is for the full range of everything from the ugly to the beautiful. Okay? We all have the capacity for the fullness. Uh-oh, something is going weird at Facebook. If you're on Facebook, my Facebook is doing something weird. Hop over to come join me on Instagram or YouTube. Facebook just all of a sudden says not logged in for some reason in the middle of a broadcast. Come over to YouTube, come over to Instagram. Okay? So one of the things that is the most healing gift that we can give ourselves, let me see if Facebook can, let's see if we can. All right, Facebook, something weird is happening. If Facebook logs you out, come over to YouTube or Instagram. It's okay. It just means our energy is just that powerful. Yes, I said it and I meant it, Facebook. Every word we speak, every action we take is a spell. And so a really powerful gift that we can give ourselves to cleanse our energy, to shrug off the things that are not working for us. Okay, good. Goddess Damali says Facebook is fine on their end. Is the Ho'oponopono process. Ho'oponopono. Thank you for the hearts, Instagram. Ho'oponopono is an ancient Hawaiian healing process that was brought into our modern time. And it's a Huna process brought into our modern time. Hit the share button. Hit the share button. Somebody on your timeline needs to know this. Yes, Goddess Neith, every thought is a prayer. Ho'oponopono, as I said, is an ancient Hawaiian healing process that allows us to cleanse the energy that we have, cleanse our connection with anything that is on this planet that is not of us, that is not for us, that is not in our power. And it starts with forgiveness. We wouldn't think so, right? You would think, okay, well, when we talk about forgiveness, it's about other people. But let me know, raise your hand in the comments if there is something that you need to forgive yourself for. Raise your hand if there is something that you need to let yourself off the hook for. Most often for us, again, as a tribe of healers, givers, thoughtful people, empaths, it often is anger at ourselves deep down for not being further along. Anger at ourselves deep down for not having things figured out. Judgment toward ourselves and toward our lives for not having perfect health, perfect wealth, perfect relationships, perfect business, perfect communication, perfect relationships with our family. But perfection is a myth. Perfect does not exist. The mere fact that we woke up today means there is still work to be done. Think about that. The mere fact, those who completed their journey here didn't wake up today. You woke up today. I woke up today. And so that means that there's still work that we need to be done. Beautiful work. Not, sharecropping work, right? Not work that is, detrimental to ourselves and detrimental to our souls. And I come from a long line of sharecroppers on both sides. I'm not talking about that work, and I'm not devaluing that work. I'm talking about work that is going to heal us and advance us, move our energy forward, move our relationships forward, heal our heart energy, and heal each other at the same time. And the interesting thing about, doing this process, doing this self-forgiveness process, Ho'oponopono, which we're going to do in a second, Ho'oponopono, Hawaiian healing process, is that when you heal your relationship with yourself, people start to come at you differently. Right now, if people are coming toward you in your life with any kind of energy that you would not welcome, let's put it that way, the first thing is to realize that it is not personal. It's not personal. Let's affirm that. Put that in the comments. Let's remind ourselves of that. It's not personal. It's not personal. It has nothing to do with you. They are walking their walk. It is all about themselves, the way that they are approaching you, no matter what it is that they are doing to you in your life. Remember that life is being done for you. All right. And so that's where, remember, I'm going to say that again. No matter what someone else is doing to you, remember that life is being done for you. And so the Ho'oponopono process, this doctor, Dr. Lu, worked with the criminally insane in Hawaii and healed a whole hospital of people who were deemed to be mentally incurable with these 4 sacred phrases: powerful intentions, powerful prayer that we are going to do today. Except that we're going to aim the energy toward ourselves, to heal our relationship with ourselves, to forgive our relationship with ourselves, okay? And so just take a deep breath. And think about something that you need to forgive yourself for. Think about an unhealed part of your relationship with yourself, something that you need to let yourself off the hook for, something that you need to say, it's all right, my love. You did the best that you could, the very best that you could with all of the information that you had. And it may not have been perfect, but you walked your walk, you took your journey, you did the best that you could. And I love you. And I forgive you. Think about something that you need to let yourself off the hook for. It could be something huge, it could be something small. And I want you to see in front of you, in your mind's eye, yourself. See yourself in front of you. And I want you to see yourself as a precious and beautiful and perfect baby. A beautiful little child that is pure, that is good, that is here on this planet and is here with her whole incredible life in front of her. See in your mind's eye, you in front of you as a beautiful baby. This baby you has no resentments toward anyone. This baby you means no harm toward anyone. And I want you to just see this beautiful you in front of you and just beam the energy of love toward her. Beam the energy of love. When I say beam, I mean see in your heart just the energy of love flowing toward this beautiful and perfect and incredible you. And now I want you to ask this beautiful child, this beautiful, healed, and incredible and perfect version of you for forgiveness. And I want you to say to this baby, beautiful version of yourself, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Say it and mean it to yourself. If you are somewhere where you can, speak the words out loud. There's nothing strange about tuning into your power. There's nothing odd about tuning into your healing. On this earth that we walk, we make it that it's okay, that it makes sense to wear stilts, heels on our shoes, but it makes no sense to walk around barefoot. We make it that it makes sense to shout curses at somebody as we leave a church service, but it doesn't make sense for us to ask and tune in to the highest power for our own healing and our own well-being. And so I want you to see that beautiful baby you in front of you. And again, I want you to say to her, if you can't say it out loud, it's all right, say it in your heart. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Ask her for forgiveness. Please forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. Forgive me. I love you. Love you. You love yourself. Feel that energy of what it feels like to love yourself unconditionally, to love yourself no matter what anyone else thinks of you, to love yourself no matter what the bank account thinks of you, to love yourself no matter what your partners, your friends, your family think of you. I love you. I love you. I love you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. And we close with thank you, because anytime that we ask for forgiveness on a whole and healed level, I'm not talking about asking for forgiveness from people, from human beings, from our fellow humans who are spiritual beings walking this human experience. But anytime that we ask the divine for forgiveness, the answer is always yes. And so for that, we say thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Let's do 3 more rounds. Mean it. Come from your heart. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. One more. I'm sorry. Please forgive me. I love you. Thank you. Take a deep breath. And again, know that whenever you ask the divine for forgiveness, whenever you ask the most high part of you for forgiveness, the answer is always yes. Every thought that we think, every word that we speak over our lives is a prayer. Every intention that we put forward is a spell that we are casting over our own lives and well-being. And when we remember that we really do not need healing, because we are little bits of the Creator. We are little bits of, it's as if you take, the beautiful God consciousness and break it into, break the beautiful healing energy of perfection, of the divine, that beautiful sacred healing energy of the Most High into pieces. And that's all of us. That's all of us. We are pieces of the divine. And so that is where we are perfect. So we don't need to strive for perfection. We don't need to strive to get it right or get it done, because the fact that we opened our eyes says that there is still a journey for us. The fact that we opened our eyes means that we are still here walking this walk together. Okay? Yes. Goddess Shanita says she is starting with self because her cousins are getting on her nerves this morning, arguing with each other, and it is Goddess Sunday. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. It begins with us. Start with the person in the mirror. Start by boomeranging healing love toward yourself. Start by showing compassion and forgiveness toward yourself. Start by letting yourself off the hook and knowing that that it is already, it's all taken care of. It is all good. It is all good. And so for Goddess Shanita and her cousins who are arguing around her, I'm going to pull a card she pulled number 11 from the Womanifesting deck. I'm just feeling the energy of goddesses, these beautiful goddesses, us beautiful goddesses, healing by forgiving ourselves. And our intention is forgiveness. Releasing, clearing, cleansing, letting it go. Goddess Sister Shakti says, I'm so full from this prayer. Thank you, Goddess. You're welcome. You're welcome, Goddess Sister Shakti. Am I mispronouncing? Oh, she is Shakti. Yes. Ah, beautiful. Okay. So shuffling 11 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9, 10, 11. Okay, so whenever a card jumps out at us, it is a card that we need to pay attention to. So the card that jumped out is Goddess Mami Wata, here for Facebook, for YouTube, and for Instagram. Mami Wata is a goddess known throughout the African diaspora. And of course, the intention is oneness that we started with. At the top, I don't know if you can see that. It says oneness. As I said in the beginning, we are all each other. We are all in this together. And we cannot harbor intentions toward another person that we don't harbor somewhere deep down toward ourselves. And so healing, forgiveness is all about oneness. And the affirmation is, I am divinely connected to the source of all that is. Let's affirm that. I am divinely connected to the source of all that is. I am divinely connected to the source of all that is. So that's the card that Spirit pulled for us. And the card that Goddess Shanita pulled for us is receiving oneness. And this is Goddess Freya. And the affirmation is, I receive all blessings. Giving and receiving are the cycle of life. I receive all blessings. Let's affirm it. Giving and receiving are the cycle of life. I receive all blessings. Giving and receiving are the cycle of life. Thank you so much for joining me this beautiful, beautiful Goddess Temple Sunday. I receive the blessing of being here with you today, and I am just so grateful that we get to do this together every single Sunday. Join us 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Join me tomorrow because we're doing 40 days and 40 nights of the Fearless Spiritpreneur, and we're manifesting our power. You got this, my love. You got this. You got this. You got this. Amen. Ashe. And so it is. Oh, yes. Yes. Do you feel that? Yes. Yes. Okay. Oh, my goodness. It is going to be an amazing day, my love.